we're going to scorch on the bottom of the pan. And with the WMF, because it's got 5-ply on the bottom of it, you're not going to get scorching. We're going to do a tomato sauce, and then we're going to put braciole, which is round steak that we've stuffed, in here. And we're going to cook this for 25 minutes. And round steak is usually tougher than shoe leather, but in here it's going to turn tender and delicious, and it's going to cook in this wonderful sauce. So we're going to make the sauce first. No, we're not. We're going to stuff the braciole.
I like the rosemary.
Okay. So before you got here, because I wanted to be able to get this moving here, we made the stuffing, and the stuffing is fresh breadcrumbs, so just take a baguette and put it into your processor, or, just crumble it up. Then we took capicola, which is a spicy ham, Italian ham, and provolone cheese or Asiago, either one. I think we've got provolone in here. Fresh sage leaves, flat leaf parsley, and an egg. And you mix that all together, and it's going to stick together like this, like Thanksgiving stuffing. And then we have the round steak here. And so what I'm going to do is show you how to pound this stuff. It's very therapeutic. So take, now, if you have those plastic cutting boards, those plastic mats, what I do at home is I put one plastic mat down, and then I put the meat in here, and then I put the other plastic mat on, so you don't have to use the plastic wrap. So that's my trick. So we've got a piece of round steak here, and I cut these so that they were in portions where we'd be able to serve them pretty well. Round steak, top round is a little smaller than the bottom round. Bottom round is very big, almost this big. And so you can cut that into little portions. So we're going to pound this a little bit so we get it an even thickness. How's your bacon? Good.
Diane, are you saying the top round is better or the bottom round?
Top round is better. It's more marbled, and you'll get better results, I think. But sometimes you can go in the grocery store, and they will have bottom round that's already cut up, and it's really thin. And so if you want to use that, I don't have a problem. And there is just a little bit of fat on this, and something like this is just a little bit of fat on the outside of the meat. I'm going to cut this off because what's going to happen is this will make it buckle in the pressure cooker. So I'm just going
I only had one spoon.
and then we're going to put our stuffing in the middle. And I'm going to use some silicone food loops, and they're right here. And these look like rubber bands, but they're silicone, and so they're reusable. You can put these in your dishwasher. And instead of using kitchen twine, I'm going to use this to wrap up our little.
Oh my goodness.
Like this. I'll do two. Now, I didn't think I was going to be able to do things like this in the pressure cooker or meatballs, but you can do both, and they don't explode. So that's a good thing. I like that. No exploding.
Exploding is good.
And meatballs in 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
She just said, could I use silly bands?
Yeah, the silicone. Yeah.
So I love silicone, everything that's
Help you save yourself $10.
Now let's make the sauce. So we've got olive oil, and we've got onion, and we have sliced garlic. And the reason we're slicing the garlic is because I want just a hint of garlic, but I don't want a lot of garlic flavor in here. And we're going to saute this with some oregano. So we've got dried oregano here that we use. And because this is gonna cook for a little while longer, we want to make sure that we are using a dried herb. Now, if you have fresh herbs from your garden and you want to add them to this, add it at the end, because the fresh herbs will definitely lose their flavor with 25 minutes of cooking under high pressure. So when you cook garlic and onion, you want to cook them for about 2 to 3 minutes so that the onion and garlic let go of some of their oil, they can oil in it. And so if we don't cook this, all we're going to taste is the garlic and onion and none of the other flavors in here. So we want to cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then we're going to add red wine.
I was gonna say, can you have a glass in the kitchen while you do it?
Sorry, I know what that is now. We're gonna finish this when it comes out. We're gonna finish the sauce with a little balsamic vinegar to give it a little sweetness. Balsamic vinegar is used. Sue is selling some out there that's really nice. Balsamic vinegar, you get what you pay for. And if you're buying $3 balsamic vinegar in the grocery store, chances are it is just red wine vinegar with a little bit of caramel color in it. And so it's not going to have the same flavor. So we've got our crushed tomatoes. I'm going to let this burn off for a minute, the wine. If you don't want to add wine, don't add the wine. Use stock of some sort. You can use vegetable or you can use beef. If you have people that can't have alcohol, just leave it out because all of the alcohol does not burn off.
No.
So, okay, so we're going to add our tomatoes. And then, through the magic of the kitchen chef, we're going to add our little You thought there was just one for all of you.
You're kidding. Those are gorgeous.
Cute little devils.
And
So how many can you stack in there?
I don't know how many we have in here, but I know that when I did this for company one time, I doubled the sauce and I probably did, I don't know, 15. in here.
Wow.
You cannot fill this more than 3/4 of the way full, and you cannot, I think the Cuisinart, they say 2/3 of the way full. So, what I'm going to do is just do these. Oh, that is my soup.
Can we get the 6-quart electric?
That's the rear. So I'm going to take it over here, and it's going to go down, and then we're going to eat that.
Who does the pressure cooker?
Really?
Yes.
Add the rest of these. We're going to do this at the break so that I can check them, but this is going to be 25 minutes, so.
Seal.
Alrighty, so lock the lid in place. Remember, you want to get that little button there, right here. And then we're going to bring this up to high pressure. It's going to be 25 minutes. We're going to let the steam escape naturally, and then we're going to
Shopping results.
take them out. And the finish for this will be a little bit of balsamic vinegar. Now, round steak doesn't have a lot of fat on it, so you probably won't have a lot of fat on the top of the sauce. But if you do, then it's a good idea just to steam that off before you put the balsamic vinegar in. And you can see that I'm not putting salt and pepper into any of these dishes. And the reason for that is that flavors intensify in here. It's not like a slow cooker where you kind of get evaporation and things get watery. It's more that they intensify in flavor. So I don't use salt and pepper because we want very much for us to taste this at the end so we can add salt and pepper if it